Thank you for choosing our Patio Heat channel. I'm Steve. We provide tips and information to extend the enjoyment of your patio project. Our videos give you a knowledgeable overview prior to investing in your outdoor heating equipment. Whether you are a professional or owner builder, we provide specific details for optimum heat coverage for your application. Post a comment or question, or for developed visual designs, send your request into designs@patioheat.com. We're here to work with you. For over 30 years, patio heating is the bedrock of our business, expressing what works best. Now let's get heating. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this covered patio section. We're going to first look at the overall dimensions. So overall dimensions I have is 18 foot from inside or outside this post here to the wall section here. And then I have 10 foot this direction here, outside edge to outside edge, and then I have a total height here of 12 foot 8 off the finished floor, and then I have the bottom edge of the beams at 9 feet off the ground. And there is a light fixture here in the center of the patio structure itself. We have just a casual seating area here. I do have this a little bit off center, so let's see if we could just change that real quick. I'm not sure if it's going to be how it's going to be set up, but well, we'll leave it at that for right now. Let's see here if we can grab this all together, make it easier, and we'll just move it slightly over to the section here in the middle. All right, let's turn off the dimensions here and look at a couple of different possibilities. First thing I want to show is if you were to put a unit on the outside edge over here. I shouldn't say the outside, but the inside edge here on the beam. You need to maintain, I have this at a 30-degree tilt. You need to maintain a 12-inch clearance above the heater. That's why it's important to know what this true slope is here. Also, there is a clearance below the heater, and we'll see if that meets the impact here on the lamp. That's if this lamp is actually combustible. It's 18 inches outside on all four sides, and then 36 inches down below the heater. So here we have 36 inches down below, and you can see that we're meeting the clearances to combustible. Let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat. You can see now we are penetrating that lamp fixture. I'm not too happy about that. However, we did meet the clearances combustibles, and you can see that our coverage here is slightly okay. If you're sitting here, your upper torso of the body isn't going to be in that ideal ray. Now, this is infrared light waves. Light waves bend and stretch as they travel, so you know, from the heater itself it's real intense, and then as you go further out it's bending and stretching, as well as this direction here. So would you feel the warmth here? You would feel some of the warmth, but it's not the ideal portion of the warmth itself. But over here you would be in that ray, so this would be a good application if you were looking at just placing one unit in here. Let's go ahead and turn that off and look at a different option. That different option would be maybe utilizing two of the same model. By the way, that model was the CD6024. This is also a CD6024, 6000 watt, 240 volt, 25 amp unit. And here you can see I have these on the beam here, pointed down at a 30-degree angle towards the center of the patio. And with this, you know, when you have it on a vertical surface here at 30 degrees, you are meeting the clearances on this side here, but you do need to make sure that you are maintaining the clearances above the heater itself. Again, at that 30-degree wall mount application, you need to maintain a minimum of 12 inches above the heater itself. Again, if we looked at the clearances, we are meeting all clearances, 18 inches on, you know, all four sides. So this would be a good application. And let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat. So footprint of heat, you can see that we are getting a much better coverage of the overall patio area itself. And I think that's a very good application in general. So you have nice crossover rays here that would make this a very warm position just as much as over here. In fact, you'd probably want to put a control panel on this, or a duplex switch, to where you can, let's say, turn one element on or the two elements on over here, and then you know, on a colder day, turn all, you know, two units or two elements on, as well as the two elements over here. But this would be a very good application in my view. Lastly, we're going to go ahead and look at one separate option. Let's go ahead and turn that off and go to what's known as the new WD5224. So it's 5200 watt unit. These are the WD. They do come in the CD model as well. So the WD has a, you know, kind of a look like this here, where the CD is more of a rounder edge on that outer edge here. But they do make the same model as this WD in the CD model style. This is 48 inches long, so it's a little bit shorter than the 61. And let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat. And again, you still need to maintain that 12 inches above. So the reason I'm even showing this really is, you know, if this is in fact the slope here is slightly different than what I have, and you don't have the room to maintain the clearance on the CD models because they're a little bit wider, then this might be the option that works out better for this application. But I think the CD would be, the 6,000 watt unit would be a lot better if it was in my opinion. So let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat for this. And you can see that it is a very similar footprint of heat, a little bit shallower from left to right, but it's generally about 10.5, 11 feet wide, where the CD 6024 is about 12 foot wide, 11.5 to 12 foot wide. So this would also be a very good application. And again, you'd probably want to have the duplex switch or a control panel so that you can, you know, truly dim the system down to what is most comfortable for you at any particular time of the season. So, all right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful. We don't advertise, we're not monetized. YouTube does not support our channel unless we receive a thumbs up from our viewers, and we really appreciate you doing that. Thank you very much. Have an excellent day.